India's most controversial bridge is finally opening, and it is in a place that has been conflicted in the South Asian regions for decades now. This $190 million mega project is a rail bridge that will have a lifespan of 120 years. But recently, the talk of this railway opening has come on various news channels in the region. Introducing the Chenab Rail Bridge, a mega rail project that will connect the controversial district of Kashmir with the rest of India. But why exactly is this bridge becoming the reason for conflict? What are the technical details that make it so unique? And will it start another war that we've seen in the past? Join us on a journey as we uncover a bridge that is built on providing a pivotal role in both peace and wartime. Since the partition of Pakistan and India in 1947, Kashmir has been a region that stands between both countries. It is known for its natural beauty, captivating the hearts of many visitors from both sides. Except, the conflicts have made it difficult for the region's native people to pick and choose where it belongs. Both India and Pakistan claim the entirety of Kashmir, which led to many wars even after the partition, but now, China is also involved, taking control of a portion of the region. Many interesting narratives have been out, from Kashmir joining either India or Pakistan, or becoming an independent state, of the people are being crushed by the diplomacy, making it difficult for peaceful times. But now, we have the famous Chenab Rail Bridge, which aims to improve Kashmir's economic crisis and improve the overall development in the region. Due to Kashmir's harsh weather conditions and mountainous terrains, it's difficult to connect it to either side, which is why the region has seen economic bleeding for decades now. However, that's all about to change with this new Chenab Rail Bridge, which aims to boost economic development, encourage tourism, and improve disaster response in wartime, connecting the region and improving its national integration with India. Introducing the Chenab Rail Bridge, a steel and concrete arch bridge, carrying a single-track rail line that has been located between Bakal and Khora, in the Reasi district of the Jammu division, India. This bridge is an architectural masterpiece, which stands 359 meters above the Chenab River, defying the odds along with your imagination. For India, this bridge holds a lot of significance. Once opened, it will become an important link, which will connect the isolated region of Kashmir with the mainland. The Chenab Rail Bridge has been deemed as a game-changer by some while controversial by others. But one thing is for sure, it is promising to revolutionize and improve connectivity in the region. This will prove to be quite significant for the people living in the area. India's main goal here is to facilitate the movement of goods, people and resources, improving Kashmir's overall economy, even if the wars have completely crushed it. But what's more important here is how it will help the local Kashmiris save themselves by moving towards the Indian side during this conflict. Every other day, we see dozens of people dying in either rebel attacks or some sort of small-scale war between the two neighboring countries. Once this bridge is set to open, the casualties will become less, people will be able to move more, and the overall economy will increase. The designers of this project include Konkan Railway and Afghans Infrastructure and DRDO. However, the project is being developed by Afghans Infrastructure, known for making many big-scale projects like the Chennai Metro Blue Line, the Atal Tunnel, and now the Chenab Railway Bridge. Unlike most other bridges, the design for the Chenab Bridge is the arch. The bridge stands over the Chenab River at a staggering height of 359 meters or 1,178 feet, which poses a lot of threats for the makers of this project. To make things interesting, the Chenab Bridge is also the world's highest rail bridge and arch bridge built to this date. It was inaugurated back in August 2022 and was built between the Sangoldan Railway Station and the Reasi Railway Station. The construction of this bridge was no easy feat. Aside from making the world's highest arch bridge, there was a lot of heat between the two countries, and the stress of making this bridge was something else. It started back in November 2017 when the base supports were completed, allowing the start of the bridge's main arch. Then in April 2021, the Chenab Rail Bridge's arch was completed and the bridge itself was finally completed in August 2022. But if the construction is completed, why isn't the rail line itself not in work? You see, the project was inaugurated back in August 2022 and is one of the most innovative megaprojects of the modern era. Despite that, it isn't operating, but many successful trial runs were done on the bridge. But when it comes to the regular passengers, things haven't moved much. There isn't an exact date, but then again, is there a deeper reason for that? To understand this, we will need to take a trip down memory lane. The Chenab Rail Bridge was originally intended to be completed in December 2009. But in September 2008, there was a huge risk to the bridge's stability and safety, for which the project was halted temporarily. Then in 2010, the work began and was then planned to be finished in 2015. Afcon Infrastructure is the third largest construction group in India, and in 2010, construction restarted. In November 2017, the base supports were completed and work on the main arch began, finally completing in April 2021. Things changed especially in 2018 when the bridge was actively being constructed. To make things interesting, 80% of the work was completed on the bridge by August 2019, where it was expected to open in mid-2020. The construction started when the erection of the bridge itself was the biggest hurdle the developers faced. To make this wonder happen, there were two pylons, one of which was 130 meters and the other one with a 100 meters height were erected on both sides of the river. Moreover, two auxiliary self-propelled cable cranes were then used to tow the ropes across both pylons. These ropes were then used to support the arch parts, and after the arches were completed, trusses were added, finally making a horizontal sliding platform that would never break. By June 2022, 90% of construction work was completed. Later in August, we saw the project inauguration, and in March 2023, the track laying was completed and a trial run was conducted. Now, it is expected to open in the summer of 2024, when it will be operable from its desired routes. The good part about this project? Well, there isn't much maintenance except regular painting, which will be done approximately every 5 to 7 years. Overall, the project has a good 120-year lifespan that will allow it to operate smoothly. This rail bridge took 300 civil engineers with more than 1,300 workers who worked in shifts 24/7 to complete the arch bridge. But now, it can withstand Zone V earthquakes along with 266 km/h wind speed and high-intensity blasts. Being a rail bridge that connects the most controversial area to India, this project is home to new controversies. According to the critics, accusations of India's growing influence over Kashmir have been made. This Kashmir region is quite controversial itself, and this sensitive matter can spark more conflicts between the neighboring countries. The second main concern with this project is that the improved connectivity between Kashmir and India will have a lot of people coming from other parts of India that could change the region's cultural and political landscape. And lastly, a huge issue for security concerns is being pushed out because due to the ongoing conflict, this bridge can become a home of potential attacks in the future. For India, this is a bridge that could solve Kashmir and India's bond, opening up new ways to improve its economy. Moreover, whenever a conflict occurs, the refugees from Kashmir can come to India, thereby reducing civilian casualties. In June 2024, the Indian Railway conducted another successful trial run with its new electrified line section between Reasi and Sangaldon on the USBR project. While it is home to a huge conflict, the project is itself innovative and will improve India's link with the Kashmir region. From trade and tourism to any other forms of benefits, things are bound to improve with the Chenab Rail megaproject.